Hey, so I'm too bombarded with finals and responsibilities to feel alive, so today I'm gonna teach you how to make pasta. So, you think you know how to make pasta? Oh, it's easy. I just look at the box and it says how long I have to cook it, and then I snap the freaking spaghetti in half and put it into the pot. And then after it's done, I strain it out, and then I rinse it in cold water because everybody does that. And then I get the can of Costco sauce or from the Costco shelf with Kirkland products, and then I make the pasta for my family. That's Italian. That's goodness, right? No, you're wrong. And I'm tired of people being wrong. I just want what's good for everyone. I want people to make good pasta. And today, I'm going to show you how. So let's see here. What's first on my list? Oh yeah, see, pasta brands. Alright, so get that Barilla, you didn't know the pasta brand, which is in every single supermarket. Get that crap out of here. You don't want Barilla, because Barilla is a smooth noodle. It is cut very bad, but what you should get, and even though it's more expensive, just hear me out. You should get the what's it called? The Dente brand. That is the best brand for your pasta because it is bronze cut, which means that it was cut in a bronze cutter, and the texture is rougher. The texture is rougher, pretty much. It means that the pasta will adhere better to the sauce and will absorb it better because it has a rougher texture. But if you have like a smooth noodle, let's say from Barilla, and if you do, I'll kill you, then it won't attach to the noodle, and you'll have less flavor for your pasta, and you don't want that. So personally, I recommend Dente, or actually, there's a really good brand. I have been crapping on Costco this entire presentation, but Costco has a really good brand of spaghetti, honestly, and I wouldn't suggest like their penne or like their other shapes, but their spaghetti is bronze cut, really good stuff, and it's cheap too. So that's a plus. Now you must be thinking you're ready to make pasta. Well, you're not. You still have the sauce that you have to. I'm getting dehydrated. You still have the sauce that you have to worry about. So you're thinking, oh, I'm just gonna go to the store and get the jarred sauce. No, you're not going to get the jarred sauce anymore. It's not going to harm you anymore because I'm going to teach you that making sauces is so much easier than you think. Tomato sauce, for example, literally a couple of ingredients: olive oil, garlic, basil, a can of tomatoes, San Marzano ones. I'll get to that later. But 4 ingredients, pretty much. You brown the garlic in the olive oil on medium heat. Then you put the basil in. And once the garlic is not about to burn, but it's getting, it's starting to smell like garlic. Yeah, once it's starting to smell like garlic, you pour your tomatoes in, and you simmer that over the stovetop for half an hour. Boom! You got tomato sauce. Salt and pepper that baby, you're good. That is one of the easiest sauces to make, and it baffles me that people still get the jarred stuff. And I know it's convenient, but it's also really bad for you because it has all those chemicals and preservatives, and you don't want any of that in your sauce. And another thing, like let's say you're more of like an Alfredo person. Well, a traditional Italian way of making Alfredo sauce is only a few ingredients. It's butter, Parmesan cheese, and pasta. That's it. That's all you got. It's butter, Parmesan cheese, and pasta, and then the pasta water for emulsification, but I'll get into that later. But these Italian recipes are so fundamentally simple, and all Americans, and I'm an American, but all Americans have found a way to screw it up. And we don't want to screw up pasta. Pasta is supposed to be beautiful, it's supposed to be simple, it's supposed to be elegant. So, first things first. Make your pasta al dente. What this means, al dente means that the pasta is not too hard nor too soft. It is in between. It is to the tooth. That's what it translates to. But pretty much when you cook pasta, if it says like, oh, cook it to 11 minutes, cook it a few minutes before that. And if it's still undercooked, just keep tasting it. Taste the pasta. See if it's done or not. Don't just go by the time on the box, because it doesn't work that way every time. So test your pasta, taste it, put it in your mouth, don't throw it against the wall like a friggin' weirdo, taste it, and be like, this is good pasta, or I need to cook it more, and then you'll be good. And then another thing, if you're wondering why your noodles are soggy, or wondering why they don't taste like anything, it's probably because you didn't salt your pasta water. So the boiling water, the water you cook the pasta in, that is a way to bring flavor into your pasta, but you have to do it right. So I say, so personally from my experience, I say salt it, not to the point where it tastes like the ocean, like a lot of Italians say. Just salt it to a decent amount. and then you actually, the more you do it, the more you'll get the hang of it. But I don't go by any measurement, so I just put in like maybe like 2 big pinches in there, and imagine like you're gonna pour most of the water out. Their pasta is not gonna be as salty as the salt you put in, so don't be afraid, okay? I'm not afraid. Are you afraid? So yeah, salt your pasta water. And least but certainly not last, utilize your pasta water. So what this means is that usually when you're cooking pasta, and if you're a normal person like most people are, you're going to pour most of the water out in a colander. That's how you drain the pasta. That's how the box says to do it. Don't do this. I mean, do most of it, like pour most of the water out, but keep some of that pasta water. It is gold, liquid gold, pretty much. And if you use it correctly, if you put it into your sauces and into your pasta dishes, I swear it's going to make your pasta a million times better. And one thing is because the salty pasta water, which you salted from earlier, is now going to flavor the sauce better, and the starches that are in the pasta water, which are released from the pasta, are going to help emulsify the sauce, which brings it all together and makes it pretty much unbreakable. The liquid at the bottom of the bowl of bad pasta wouldn't be there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how easy it is to make good pasta. Well, it isn't easy because I've been learning about it throughout the entire quarantine, and that's been a year. But if you use these tips right now, you will be a better cook because of it. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna leave another YouTube channel in the description, which will lead to Not Learned Cooking Show. He is a great Italian chef. He makes a lot of pastas that are very easy. He's great. I learned most of my tips from him. He's awesome. But now, I am kindly asking you to get out of my house before I call the cops.
Get the hell out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Okay.
Get out! Get out!